Hello, good evening, well, wherever you are. Hello. I'm gonna wash my face while I'm talking because I need to do something with my hands. I'm a little heated right now. So, I was a little curious after watching Marilyn's stream today. What was going on over there at the other live boat, but the one that has, you know, the mother of the year, mud flaps, you know, Reese. Yeah. So I was curious to see what was really going on. And first of all, oh my God, the intros are so flipping annoying and so long. Anyway, once I got past all of that, hi Kestrel, hi so and so, oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I already said hi, duh, and got to what she was trying to say, and I literally only made it like 5 to 7 minutes tops after the intro. But I made a video prior to this, right after I saw it, but I was like so angry that I was like, I can't publish this. I can't. So I've calmed down now, and I have some things to say. First of all, um, when she says her haters like to call her a narcissist, I know I have, but I haven't heard anybody else say it. So, Reese, if you're going to talk about me, have the common decency to use my name. I have no problem with that. Um, I did. I have called you a narcissist on many occasions. What I should have said, how I should have perhaps clarified it, because apparently you're not quite intelligent enough to have understood, since, you decided that you had to do more research and thought you'd ask your very qualified audience about narcissism, right? I thought I'd enlighten you a little bit here. First of all, yes, the term narcissist is thrown around a lot. There are more narcissists if you actually research and actually study psychology, which, yes, I did, in fact, do. Um, you'll find out that it's actually very underreported. Uh, so that 1 in 6 or whatever it was that your cult following person said, um, means absolutely nothing. There's a reason why narcissistic personality disorder is underdiagnosed. But I'm not going to get into it, all of that with you, because you wouldn't get it anyway. But as I said, I was going to clarify something. When I called you a narcissist, what I should have said is, like you said, or perhaps I was something I read, in a textbook, I don't know, about narcissistic traits. And to be honest with you, if I had to diagnose you, gun to my head, all of that, I wouldn't call you a narcissist in a traditional sense, like as in narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. No. What I would say is that I would be very sure that what you actually have is borderline personality disorder, which does, in fact, have quite a few narcissistic traits. But my therapist said I couldn't possibly be one because I'm so empathetic and I'm so helpful, right? That's what you said. But I thought you were talking about your exes, not you. Little inconsistencies. It's always the little inconsistencies with you, Reese. In any case, what you don't seem to know clearly. Number one, a therapist, any qualified therapist, wouldn't diagnose a person with narcissistic personality disorder. And in order to be diagnosed with any type of personality disorder, you would need to take a test. It's called an MMPI, Minnesota Multiphasic Personality, MMPI. I forget what the I stands for. But in any case, yeah, there's like a test with like 600 and some odd questions, and you can't fake it. You can't. Did you not watch the Johnny Depp trial? Histrionic personality disorder is another one. There's a lot of personality disorders, but you most definitely have one. And instead of going to your very, very unqualified audience to ask them what they think about your ex's potential personality disorder or narcissism, right? Perhaps you should actually go see a psychologist, not a psychiatrist, not a licensed mental health social worker. No, no, no. Nay, 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 but a psychologist. Even you could try, if you've been bumped on the head or, whacked with a fax machine, a neuro, oh my God, I forgot the name. A neuropsychologist. Anyway, it's neurology and psychology stuck together, and they check if it's actually brain damage or do you have personality disorder. No, it could be the former and not the latter. Depends on how hard you were hit. You did seem to have some serious, symptoms and all of that, which I still don't understand how you go from getting whacked with a fax machine, you think, at least that's what you said with Aaron Smith-Levin, to then going to getting your gallbladder out. That's all very confusing. And another thing, I'm a little confused about, maybe you can explain this to me. You said that you were in Scientology you said that you were having men go between your legs at the age of 6 and ask you questions about your father doing not nice things and so on and so forth. But then, way back when, with Aaron Smith-Levin, you said that you didn't even go, I guess, to the org or whatever. I don't know anything about Scientology till you were like 12 or 13. And you said you weren't educated, but you did go to school. But you said you completed the 10th grade at age 14, which is interesting since most people in 10th grade are like 16. But anyway, there's so many inconsistencies. But I want to know what happened to the person that did interview with Aaron Smith-Levin, because I think I liked her better. She seemed pretty genuine. And one last thing, and yes, this is petty, but we're just doing petty today. Recently, you said something about, I just love old people. I love gray hair. I would totally grow my hair out all gray. I told my mom to. But Reese, you bleach your hair. So do you really want gray hair? Do you get Botox? I think that was the whole gray hair and old people thing and all that. That's all for your audience, because the majority of people that follow you are elderly. But anyway, you have a very, very happy day. And everybody else, mwah, happy hump day.